The president of the Colorado County Clerks Association says that mail balloting is safe, secure, and the best way to ensure that every vote counts. You're watching the Local News Network, brought to you by Farmers Insurance of Durango and Target Rental in Cortez. I'm Wendy Graham-Settle. Recent allegations that mail-in voting will result in an inaccurate and fraudulent election aren't supported by the facts, and the Colorado Association of County Clerks wants to set the record straight. State Attorney President Tiffany Lee Parker, who also happens to be the La Plata County Clerk, says that election fraud, particularly ballot by mail fraud, is extremely rare, and that mail-in balloting ensures that every voter has an opportunity to vote.
There's very, very, very little case law across the United States on anybody that's been prosecuted for mail ballot fraud.
President Trump, who's behind Democratic candidate Joe Biden in campaigning polls, has claimed in recent tweets that mail-in balloting will lead to voter fraud and inaccurate election results. His allegations came as several states and the District of Columbia have changed election laws to allow for universal voting by mail to provide a safe alternative to in-person voting during the pandemic. Oregon was the first state to approve universal voting by mail in 2011, followed by Washington State in 2012 and Colorado in 2013. Hawaii and Utah voters also cast ballots by mail, and this spring, California, Nevada, New Jersey, Vermont, and the District of Columbia amended their laws to allow for mail-in balloting. This year's presidential election also is expected to draw a record number of absentee ballots as voters opt to avoid polls and exposure to the coronavirus. Parker says Colorado is recognized nationally for the quality and efficiency of its election services and was one of the top 5 states with the greater voter turnout during the 2018 midterm elections. The Local News Network asked Parker to set the record straight about election fraud. Myth number 1, voter fraud is rampant. A Loyola Law School professor who conducted an exhaustive study on voter fraud found only 31 credible instances of voter impersonation between 2000 and 2014 out of more than 1 billion votes cast. In Colorado, ballots are sent only to voters' registered addresses and are never forwarded if the voters have moved. A bipartisan team of election judges, 1 Republican, 1 Democrat, verifies every signature on the ballot envelope by comparing it with the signature on voter registration documents. Both judges must approve the signature, and if it doesn't match, the voter is notified and offered an opportunity to fix the ballot for up to 8 days after the election. Myth number 2, the Postal Service can't handle the expected volume of mail.
Mail ballot is secure. Mail ballot is, people have a big concern right now about the U.S. Postal Service. I'm also on a committee for our regional area that we work diligently with the United States Post Office. We've been doing that for a long time. We have a really great relationship with them, and it's only 2% of the volume of mail that they receive from September to Election Day is election material. So it's a very small percentage that they actually see. So there's a heightened, almost a fear placed in people right now that I think is unnecessary.
La Plata County voters can track their ballots online at laplatacountyvotes.com. The service will send you texts or emails to let you know when your ballot has been mailed to you, when the clerk's office gets it back from you, and when your vote is counted. You can also call the clerk's office for that information. Myth number 3, the post office just throws away my ballot.
Not true. And also that's where I was saying that there's that mechanism for us to communicate with you to say, okay, it's on its way, and this is where I see it coming back in. And again, you can do it through that website or either one of those websites to get that communication back and forth. Or you just call my office and say, hey, Tiffany, did you get the ballot?
Parker recommends that voters mail their ballots no later than October 26th to arrive in time for the Election Day deadline at 7 p.m. on Tuesday, November 3rd. Drop boxes also will be available, including a new drive-up drop box at the clerk's new headquarters at 679 Turner Drive in Bodo Industrial Park. If you can't buy stamps or leave the house to drop off your ballot, call the clerk's office to have an election team pick up your ballot. And you can always vote in person at the clerk's office. Parker has overseen 7 presidential elections during her career, and she hopes to see the biggest turnout ever this year.
The biggest thing for me is to make sure that people are getting the opportunity to vote.
If you'd like to know more about this year's general election, visit the La Plata County website at co.laplata.co.us. Thanks for watching this edition of the Local News Network. I'm Wendy Graham Settle.